Alright guys, this is Chris again, back at Rusty Ratchet. Now I got the 944 back after I sold it about a year and a half ago to my niece, and it's supposed to be a father and son project. Well, the son lost interest and I bought the car back. I'm taking all this tape off that's been sitting on there for about a year, and that was a lot of fun. So sit back, enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so I can put out some more videos. Let's go. I got my 944 back. I am sanding it. I didn't have time to video anything, so I'm gonna walk you around the car on everything that I'm doing to get you up to date on it. I originally bought this car back in 2018 after it sat for almost 15 years in a guy's yard. I put about $2,000 into it, put all new belts, rollers, everything, sent the gas tank out, got that all redone. You can see the videos on all that, previous videos. But I sold it to my niece, and for their kid's 16th birthday, it was supposed to be a father-son project. He lost interest, wanted a truck. I put the car back. Now I'm sanding it, getting ready for paint, stripping the interior out and everything else. So I'm gonna show you everything that I'm doing so far. All right, so they primered it and everything, but I'm taking it all down to basically what you see now. I got a couple, a little bit of body work to do. As you can see, right in here, there's a crease there. And that's it on that. That's like the only body work on this side, I believe. No, I lied. I have this little rust spot right here that I have to fix. So I'm just gonna cut it out, put a little piece of metal on there, weld it up. No big deal on that. This actually must have been in an accident because there's a little bit of body fill or something must have happened here. And then you can actually see it had clear coat on it. So I'm gonna take all that clear coat down. And this here, I popped the window out and it literally popped. There's the broken window in there. You can see it. So I got a new window coming. I gotta get all these little road chips out still. Taking everything out in here now. I'm gonna take up the sound down. I'm taking the interior all out, throwing it in a pile here. I have to get these. I don't know if they make these aftermarket or I got to get used. I don't know. I have to look into that. Tail lights are out. Got my eraser to take the stickers off. I got to get all this glue shit out of here. Come around over here. It looks like it was hit here because this is loaded up with body filler. So I'm going to take that down, see what kind of damage is there, fix it, update all the filler and stuff. Come along here. This side wasn't hit, but it's kind of funny from this side and the other side. Let me shut this door. You can see it's got a lot more black primer on this side than the other side. But even when you come down here, I don't see any of the black. It's just like up top here. This fender actually has none. And then got a little rust here I had to grind down. It was just a paint chip that got a little rusty. I got to pop this off, clean all this up inside. It looks like shit. This is coming off last. This Friday, the windshield is coming out. I'm hoping they don't crack it because they're hard to get, and the dealer's going to quote me $725 to put a new one in at the dealer. No big deal. I'm gonna take all these bolts out along the fenders. I'm gonna get them zinc plated. I'm gonna actually paint all the way up into here, so all this will be new. I'll get these new rubber stops. And of course the motor's getting all dusty from the sanding. I gotta pop the headlights out. I gotta still do that. The headlights, I got the front off. I'm gonna clean all that up. I don't think I have to get that painted, but I might. I don't know. I have to see. See what time allows. And then I have a ding right here. There's a little ding that's coming up, so I got to do a little bit of body work on that. Another road chip I got to sand down a little bit more. So it's getting there little by little. Let's see what we got over here. See what I was saying, how this side from this door up is all like white primer, and then back here And I got this dent right here. That's like the only major dent on this car. It's right there. So, well, I was saying it's got a lot of black primer in the back and on the other side, but most of it's all white. I can't figure out what was going on there. So let's go inside. They had the tape on there. I gotta pull all this crap off. You can see the tape. That still has to come off. These drip rails are supposed to come out pretty easy. So I gotta see if I can get them out. And then I'll paint them separately. I got the seats out. Gauges are all out. I'm putting all new carpet in. I gotta take the door panels off to get the door handles off. I gotta take the back seats out. Right now I already took that rocker or whatever, that cover over there. That's off already. So today I'm just doing all the interior work. So I really don't want to bore you too much with all that crap. I love the way they sound. They're just almost like the 911s. Like those. So that's pretty much what I have up to date on this. And here's everything over here I had to sand. All the bumpers and fix the bumper cover. Got the bumper there, parts over there with some 911 parts. That's all 944 in that Cracker Barrel box. And yeah, hopefully get this done soon. All right, I got the seat belts out. The seat belts down there on both sides are out. I gotta get the, I got glass all the way over here. I gotta get this back piece down. I gotta work on that. And I just took the seal off, and then we have this. So I'm taking the stuff around the tail lights is the same as this. So the factory must have done that. This is actually coming up pretty easy. So I'm hoping the factory did that. I don't know why, but all right, so I'm gonna take this off and I'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, I got this stuff off. It actually went up to here. So I'm taking it, this stuff must have came off before because it's all dirty. But here's all the glob of shit. It's gonna go in the trash. So this side here, it all came off pretty clean. I just have to get a little brake clean in here and scrape a little bit more off. But you're saying this stuff came to here, you can see the difference. So I'm thinking this stuff, they must have took off before. But, all right. Next I gotta take that out, which I think the screws are frozen onto it. So I have my screwdriver with the hammer, and that will actually, you smack it and it spins it and breaks it loose. So, all right, let me get that done. Okay, guys, back again. Got all that tar crap off. It's nice and clean. Now I can paint it without gumming up my sandpaper. So, brake clean works wonders. Guys, gotta take the glass off. Probably do that sometime next week. Got the windshield coming out on Friday. So, a little bit. That's a rock chip. All right, so now I am getting back to that. I gotta get that out. I want to get top of the seats out and the back seats out for today. All right, I'll be back. All right, guys, what you see here is a stripped screw, which is frozen in there. So I had to drill the head off to take that part off. It's this thing here. I don't know what you would call it. So I had to, that breaking. Now I gotta figure out that catastrophe. Which same thing happened on this side. One came off and the other did not. So the gas tank's here. I'd like to put some heat on it, but it looks like I could probably get it out somehow. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Then it looks like I can just slide this down and probably either finish drilling it out or just get another one from another vehicle. So, but I'll figure it out sooner or later. Time to upgrade some speakers too. 1983 style. But off to the next project. And there is all the stuff. And there is all the stuff that I took out today. I'm probably might keep them rear seats because they're actually pretty clean. And you still see white stitching. Oh, nope, no you can't. That's all pulling out. And all right, so I gotta get new rear seats too. I gotta figure that out. Back ones look okay, but probably have to get them too. But we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. All right, guys, you can see this gasket stuff. I don't know if that's factory or aftermarket bull crap. You know, somebody trying to keep their lights from leaking. But it's really not that hard to take off, regardless. I already did the other side. I'll show you. And here it is. And the paint start coming off with it and stuff like that. You can see there. Let me get the light. Got a little bit of corrosion going on up underneath, so I gotta sand that all out pretty good. But other than that, it's clean. Just have to sand it. And now I gotta work on this side. All right, so if you're wondering how I'm getting this off, I'm using this interior tool. So I'm just getting it in here, and I'm just with two hands, I'm pushing it, and it just, you can see it coming off like that. Then you just come up this way, and it's coming off. So I just want to let you know that's how I'm doing it. And basically, when it comes down to the little bit of residue or whatever, a little bit of it, stuff like that, I'm just getting brake clean, spraying it on there, and wiping it clean. So, and I'll show you that when I get to that point. But I'm going to keep scraping this stuff off now. All right, guys, got this all done. All that gook is off there. Now I can sand it because crap was coming off with the I guess you could call it dum-dum. It's like that sealant shit. There's a pile of it. Some of it's in the trash bag already. But yeah, let's get there. On to the next step. Fucking hard to do this with one hand. You get the gist of it. All right, so I did a little bit more grinding with my handy dandy grinder. So it looks like they got quite a bit of body filler on there, and it's all in that area right there. From here, around here, and down to here, and over at this right here. So I'm gonna grind away a little bit more and see what kind of ugliness is there. Nothing really looks bad on the inside, so well, we'll see what it is. All right, I don't know if you can really see, got a little ding right here, and I'm shocked that they didn't take that down to the bare metal. Now it's bullseye. That red is bullseye center of the ding, so they put filler right over top of that, primer and everything. And here's rough. It's wavy. You can't say it. It's really not bad at all, but you still gotta. They put way too much filler on it, and it's a little rough around here. I don't know what happened. Why? I just can't figure out what kind of damage was done. There's just like a bunch of little dings all in this area. So, like got hit with a shotgun maybe from 100 yards away and just put little dings in it. And then over here is the same way. In the corner here. But nothing's crimpled. When I took the interior out from the inside, there was no alarm, no nothing that there was major damage or any kind of damage. This is all original. So I started going over everything, and everything on there is original. No panels were replaced. So, but yeah, I mean, this is kind of straight up here. Just all the dings right there. And that's kind of like, this is more severe than what it is right here. This is the best way to take the undercoating off or the rocker guard off. is the electric scraper from Harbor Freight. Alright guys, I got all that off except here because the lift is in the way, and the lift is in the way for the fender. We'll have to put the car on the ground to get that crap taken off. But I ran a DA through this, got rid of the rest of the residue on there. You can see the difference here. You see these spots here, that's primer. And this is the residue from the undercoat and shuts, whatever you want to call it. So this is all nice and smooth. This is all primer, this is metal. And this is galvanized, got taken off because I had some rust on there that wouldn't come off with the 80 grit DA. So I got my little grinder there with the green disc and ripped it right through. Got a little bit of glaze on there and sand it down. So prior to this area, I don't know where I'll be at on the so I mentioned earlier about, I don't know why they had the black primer, the white primer and stuff like that. Well, I figured it out. Had body work done to it. That's why it had black primer on it. So I got to strip everything down past the black primer. And you see I took my little grinder to it and got that. It's a little rough right here, but not too bad. A little bit of body work. We'll take that out. There's nothing really kinked. You see right here, it's a little rough. This was all filled in. They had way too much filler on here. You could straighten that crap out a little bit better. So we'll take care of that. So it'll look better. And I see some black primer on this door. So now I just have to find out where the body work is. So it looks like it's from here and above. So it's going to be from over here to over here above here. So, all right, let me finish grinding this crap away. I had a little rust spot up here. Let me finish grinding this away and see what I come up with. Okay guys, so the windshield's out. It's actually 2 weeks later. The window got removed and everything was going well until they couldn't get their tool by the VIN number because I didn't want them to scratch it up. And when they took the glass out, there was so much gook in there, that crap that they used back in the 80s. As soon as they got it, they were wiggling it and all of a sudden it just popped and done. So I gotta get a new windshield. It's great that there's no rust at all in there. You see over there, come down around, boom, come across. A little too fast, I guess, but yep, good. So today I'm sanding. I gotta get this clear coat off. Gotta get that off. I basically just left off from last time I was sanding. Got some clear coat down in here. Got that body work that has to get done there. I want to get all this black primer off, come down, get all that black primer and see where the issue is on this door, where the body filler might be. And I found some more up front here, so might be a little issue there, nothing major. And again, I got some clear coat up in here. I gotta take these off, the headlights. But other than that, I just gotta grind down some of these little paint chips that actually had rust underneath, so they're gonna get taken care of. So, but all right, let me get back to work. All right, guys, I just finished welding this section in, that little piece that was here. Welded that in, I welded this in. I still got to touch up. I got some holes here I want to touch up. Go over again with the welder. Then I'm going to shoot some undercoating stuff up here, some rust preventative stuff, undercoating type stuff. Squirt it all the way up into here. It's got a long hose, like 24-inch hose. So then I'll undercoat the back of it and stuff. And tomorrow, hopefully, I can put this section in, weld that all in, and then do a little bit of body work there and send it off to get painted. All right. Car is all stripped out for now. I just have to do one more thing before it goes off the paint. I found some more rust underneath. Just took the rear glass off. Just gotta clean up the roof and get my tools out and any other miscellaneous stuff. The garage is a wreck. It's always a wreck, but now it's a wreck. It's all 944 parts all over, but I have all 911 stuff up there. So, hold down here, you see the headlights were out. Going to get a brand new dash. I'm not even going to bother with that cover. Brand new dash for $1,400 at the dealer. So that's what I'm going to do. Leaving that in there. I ain't taking that out. That's all dirty now. I gotta get that a bath. Got my window tinted for my other 911. There's the windshield for my other one. And now I will show you that rust spot. Actually, I can show you from up here too. See it down there? That's on the inside. Right, got a little bit of ugliness here. I'm not worried about that. It's just thin and it keeps blowing through. So everything's good. Little pinholes will get filled up. It's all undercoated on the inside. There's the back. Got a little burn back here, but redo that again. So off to the rust spots. So here's real thin. I actually picked that away, the metal. There's like nothing to it. So I'm just gonna cut from here all the way to here and right down here and right along that seam there and pop a new piece in. So I got this. You can see there's a hole right there. It's just gone. So I'm just probably all rotted in here. It depends how far back it goes too. So, but I'll go get that next week. Put that in. Now this just delayed me a complete week, but it'll get done. All right, guys, I'm back at it on the 944 again. As you can see, I put that patch panel in and welded it up. Now I just gotta throw some little bit of filler on there and to get this car off for paint. Yep, and everything I gotta do is take off the headlight covers. That's it. It's going off for paint hopefully this weekend. What's going on, guys? It's a beautiful day in a shitty garage. I got a messy mess left over from last time. So back at it on the 944. And what I'm going to do today is fix this rust. So I'm probably going to cut this little section out right here. I can't right here, but that's the inner wheel well. I'm gonna have to stop like right where that undercoating crap is. So I got me a section here, courtesy of Fairwinds Automotive. Got a little surface rust there. So I'm just gonna cut that, fit the need, and weld her up. So stay tuned. So the 944 is getting ready to get loaded onto the trailer so I can get the body work and get the vehicle painted. Everything's all ready for them to do what they have to do. They have some sanding to get done. Still more sanding. I just don't have the time right now because I have other projects going on and work. So, but yeah, it's gonna get loaded up in 2-hour drive to go get painted. And then that car is next after that one.